Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've talked to you guys, but I am back, okay? Like I never left. But today I am doing a story time because I know you guys have been asking for another story time, but I've been really thinking about what I want to talk about. And I have to be very careful with what I choose to share with the world because I never want anything to come up and I regret sharing it with everyone. So I have to be very, very, very picky when it comes to choosing story time. So this story time this story time is about a time where I had the worst date ever. And it was literally the worst date ever. So it all started, I was about, I don't think I was 21 yet, but I had to be about 19, 20 because I remember that I was working in a restaurant as a server. That was my first serving job. So I was like 19, 20, I believe. Okay, so me and my best friend, we went to Fridays. So the Fridays that we always chose to go to was downtown in Center City, Philadelphia. And that was like our favorite spot. We get the same thing every time. And their food was just good. So that was like one of our hangout spots. So my friend and I walk into Fridays and we see this tall, cute guy. He was cute. He was cute. I can't deny he was cute. He wasn't like the most attractive thing in the world, but he was a little cutie. So we see this guy, and I'm gonna just give him, I don't even remember his name. That's how bad this date had went, but I'm gonna just give him, what's a good name? Malcolm. I don't know. I'm bad because I don't want to give you a stupid name. So Malcolm, he was a host, so he greeted us. As soon as we came in, we sat down, and we were at the table, and I don't recall if it was me or my friend, but we acknowledged that he was cute. And he saw us looking and giggling or whatever. And then he was like, "Can I get your number?" And I was like, "No." Not because I wasn't attracted to him, but it was because he was a host. If you worked in a restaurant, you know certain restaurants, hosts don't get paid that much. And I couldn't even talk because at that time I was a server and I wasn't working at the most fanciest place in the world, but he was making less money than me. So I was like, nizzle, like that is not happening. He was cute, but I wasn't like really into like going on a date with him or giving him my number. But my friend was like, "Oh, give him a chance, give him a chance." So like he kept coming back and wanted me to write it down. And I was like, whatever. I gave in because my friend was like really, really convincing me to give Malcolm my number. And I'm like, no, like he doesn't even make that much money. And my friend was like, you never know, like you never know. Like that could be the one. And I'm like, he's not the one, like at all. He's not. He has to have that bag, period. But he didn't have that bag. And I was like, you know what? Let me be a little bit open-minded because I can't judge anyone. We're not really supposed to judge people or their pockets, but I was that type of person at that time. And I was just like, you know what? Let me have an open mind. Let me go on a date with him because you never know. Like, he might be the one. He might end up getting a better job. He might, I don't know. I don't know what his hobbies are. I don't know what he do. So I don't know what his goals were. So maybe I'm just like judging him all wrong. So I gave Malcolm my number. So we were texting here and there for like a week. Yeah, I believe it was like a week. And I was over my cousin's apartment. And he like texted me and asked me to go on a date. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go. I was all for it because, you know, I had to have an open mind. I couldn't just text someone and not think that a date wasn't expected or any meeting up wasn't expected. So I go on this little date and I meet up with Malcolm. Here's the first red flag. Malcolm was late as hell. And I'm usually the late person, but I was on time that day. Okay. I was on time. And through texting, like, he was like really, really cool and funny and down to earth. So I didn't mind. It wasn't too much of a wait that I had to wait for him. But yeah. So, oh yeah, I didn't even tell you guys what the date was. So the date was, don't laugh at me, but the date was a movie date. And usually I do not go for the movie dates at all. Especially for a first date. Like, I'm usually a dinner type of girl. Movie dates like probably like the third or fourth date for me. Because a girl likes to eat, and a movie date, like, you're too close up in my space. You are like too close, and it's like we're just not interacting at all because we're watching the movie. But anyway, so the date, he was late, probably like 10 minutes. So I'm just like, oh, I don't even remember what movie it was. I can't recall, but I think it was, I don't want to say the wrong movie. I don't even know what it was, but I know it was a funny movie. I think it was a funny movie or a scary movie, but it had like funny parts. I don't remember. And the movie theater we went to, if you're from Philly and you know about the Pearl, when it was the Pearl years ago, you know that is the most ghetto movie theater ever, like in Philly, period. I hated the movie theater, but it was like too mixy for me. It was little, it was like right near the hood, and I was not for it. But I had to have an open mind. So the first red flag, he was late. The second red flag was his behind. I don't know if he didn't left his wallet because he didn't have too much cash on him or something like that. I forgot what the problem was. Like, I don't even want to sit here and lie. It was something wrong. Like, he paid for the tickets, but the only thing he purchased for me was a bottle of water and a small popcorn. When I go to the movie theater, I always get nachos and some other stuff. So something had happened. I really can't remember because it was like years ago. But I was irritated because that's all I had. And yeah, so we go into the theater, and the movie starts. I'm already irritated because I have this little behind bag of popcorn in the water, and mind you, it had to be something with his wallet because he didn't even get anything to snack on or eat. So it was like weird. So the movie starts and we're watching it and he's laughing and I'm just like over it. Sorry about that. My camera stopped and I had to not re-record, but press record again. I had to pause. But he's like laughing at the movie or whatever. And I'm just like over it because I have this little bag of popcorn and he was late and I was just like irritated. So like, I don't know what he thought, but he was like trying to slide his little arm around my shoulder. And I was like, skirt, skirt, like ninja. Like, boy, stop it. Like, no. First of all, you're getting too comfortable. This is why I don't do the little movie date on the first date thing. Because dudes just be like they be too touchy, especially in a dark theater. Like, and then you're watching a movie, and the only thing that they can think of is to like touch and feel you because they're creeps. But yeah, so we were watching a movie and I was just like irritated. And he tried to put his arm around my shoulder. I was over it. And like, I don't even remember really being into the movie because I think I was like texting my friend or texting someone and like telling them like this, like that wasn't it. Like that date was like horrible. So it was just like he wasted money on tickets because I really wasn't into it. If I was into it, I probably would have remembered what movie it was, but I wasn't. And like, let's see. Yeah, I wasn't into it at all. But anyway, once the movie is over, I'm just like, this is the last time. This is the last time I am ever hanging out with this guy, ever texting him, ever calling him. Wait, before that even happened, to where I just checked out, he, like, once the movie is over, he's like, okay, see you. Don't forget to text me. Like, I feel like he caught my vibe a little bit because I was just irritated. And I'm like, dude, you asked me out on a date. You were late. You wasn't really trying to spend no money. And then you're in a rush to go home. Like, I never been on a date I never been on a date that was that short. Usually guys be wanting to hang out with me all night. Not to toot my own horn, but they usually like to hang out all night with me. Not saying all night like I'm going home with them, but like, we're not just going to go to a movie and then that's it. Like, we're going to go get drinks, get some food, and just hang out. But that wasn't it. I don't know if he had a girl. Something was up. I think he had a girlfriend. I really do. And I think that probably was it. But I wasn't hitting on him. He hit on me and he asked me for my number. So I don't know what was up with him. But I was like, this is the last time I'm ever chilling with him. Ever. Did y'all ever see that meme? And it was like, when you're chilling with somebody and you just thinking in your head, this is the last time. Like, that was me. This is the last time. Because I'm not, you can't get a call or text, nothing. And I don't even remember if he texted me or called me after that. But I didn't care. Because I think I blocked him. Yeah, as soon as he left, I blocked him. I put him on a block list because I wasn't having it. And he was broke. We don't do broke boys, period. But he was broke and I was over it and I didn't want to chill with him ever again. But yeah, so usually, you know what? Let me tell you this. If you know from your first instinct that you don't want to talk to a person and you have a good reason why you don't want to talk to that person, do not let your friends convince you to go out on a date with them or give them your number, because you're going to regret it, because you already knew what you were getting yourself into. Or you probably kind of had an idea that it wasn't going to be a good situation. So you should just go with your intuition and not do it. Do not, if you're second guessing giving your number to someone or hanging out with them, don't do it. And your friends, because if it was the other way around, I don't think they would listen to you, because I know my friend won't listen to me. And I was just trying to be open-minded and be nice and just think that, what if it was me? And then the guy was just like, oh, she's broke. I don't want to talk to her, and not give me a chance, you know? So that's why I actually gave him a chance, but I would never do that again. And usually when I'm talking to a guy or dealing with a guy or texting a guy, and I already have that, like, I still mess up a little bit because I just be like knowing that, oh, this might be a bad situation. And I still put myself in that situation and just be like, oh my gosh, why did I even talk to him? Why did I even text him? Why did I even hang out with him? Why did I even go on a date with him? I just be knowing. But I still set myself up. I still set myself up to this day. It's sad. But yeah, if you like this story time, thumbs up this video, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. I am like 30 subscribers away from 200. Please get me to 200. And by my birthday, I want to be at 300. Guys, like, if you know me or if you are subscribed to me, just make your friends subscribe. Like, even if they don't watch YouTube or my videos, you never know. I can have a new fan. I can gain a new fan or a new, not fan, but I could gain a new subscriber or supporter. And you never know. Just help me out. And if you don't know me or you don't follow me on any social media platforms, it is okay to subscribe to me. You don't have to know me. And if you want me to subscribe back, I'm always open to doing that, because I'm still building my channel also. So I'm not against supporting other people. So yeah. And speaking of support, I have been very big on that since I started being more active on my channel, because I see a lot that I support people plenty of times, and I can even count on my fingers and tell you how many times I supported people, but I just don't be seeing the support from family, friends, and I just be like, what's the problem? Y'all support who y'all want to. That's what it is. And it's really, really sad. So I just support who support me. I really don't feel like it's right to expect people to support you and you don't support them. Or it's just like, are you really a real friend if you're not supporting your friend? You have to support your friends. Please support your friends. 2019, I'm gonna need everyone support your family and friends. Let me just say it like that, because family should be supporting family too. But yeah, support your family and friends, because it's going to come a time where you need their support or you want their support, and they're not going to give it to you because they've remembered all the times that you haven't supported them. So even if you're not watching my videos, you can support by recommending, liking, commenting, sharing my video link, or it's so many different ways. You don't have to watch my stuff all the time, because I have a couple friends and family members or people that I know that don't even watch YouTube videos. So support goes a long way. And that's all I have to say on that. So see you guys in my next video. And let me know what you want to see from me. Let me know if you want me to do more story times, prank, another challenge, something beauty-wise, hair-wise. Let me know if you want to see more me interact with people, like in vlogs, or let me know how often you want me to post, because I am very inconsistent when it comes to this YouTube thing. I've been wanting to do YouTube for years, like since I was in 9th grade. But it took me to be 25, 24, going on 25 to even start doing YouTube. And now I am about to be 26 in April. And I have to be more consistent, because this is something that I want to do for a long time. So I have to be consistent, because I will not be successful in it if I'm not consistent. But anyway, see you guys next time in my next video.